Welcome back. I hope you're ready for the cutest, easiest, most simplest, most amazing, tastiest little skull pies you'll ever make in your life. And you only need 2 things. No, 3 things. No, 4 things. So, if you're ready, let's get started. Oh my. First things first, we are going to set our oven for 425. All right. This is our mold. I literally got it off of Amazon. It's not cheap because it's very, very good quality. It's from Nordic Ware. It is phenomenal. I love all of their stuff. This is not sponsored. I just love it. So these are the 3 things that we need. Strawberry filling. If you want to make your own, you can make your own. Or the other idea I had was we could put apples, because I have so many apples, cut them up and do the whole apple pie thing, and then dye that red. You're going to see why red is going to be so key in this. The next thing, pie crusts. I like these. They're super easy. They're super tasty. And yeah, they just make life easy. You need, obviously, the tin, the mold, like I said. And the last thing, the oven, 425. All right. So now I'm going to show you everything you have to do. So easy, you're going to laugh at me. You're going to be like, you should make this harder for yourself. And I'm going to say, no. It's kind of the point. Easy, fun, cute. I love it. You know what I love to use these for? Charcuterie boards. So adorable. I'm going to start with one. I might need another one of these because I did last time. But we'll start with one. We got to put everything into the mold, and I'm going to show you a few tricks on how to do it so it doesn't leak. I lied. We needed one more thing, but this is a just in case thing. You want these to come out as easy as possible, and also get the edges, just because you want to make sure that Suki was just playing with her platypus and threw it in the air and like tossed it. It was funny, but it's better when she doesn't do it in the fireplace. Anyway, make sure you get the edges because you don't want this pie to stick at all. You want it to come out as easy as possible. I just like the Pam, super easy, makes life really easy. So we're going to unroll this, and you don't want any holes in it. So if that happens, just make sure you're very delicate with it and you just put it back together as much as you can. Now, it's okay if there's holes in it right now because we're just going to fix it up. We're just going to take strips of it and start putting it directly into the skull face. This is super important. You want it to be thick on the bottom. Don't let it get thin, but you also want to make sure you press it in there so you can really get that mold. But again, you want it to be as thick as possible. Also, don't do this with nails because I'm putting holes in it because these nails. But that's all right because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put another layer, which is why we usually need, or in my case, I usually need more than one of these packages of the, of the pie crusts, because not only do you put it on the bottom here, you're also gonna cover the pie on the top. And you always need more than you think you do. And you don't wanna be cheap or whatever with it because they will not turn out if you are. I also like to kind of leave a little bit at the top there so that when you put the pie crust on the top, after you put the filling in, you can fold it over when you put the top on top of it. Does that make sense? Did I say top too many times? You know what I mean. Anyway. If you're a witch like me and you have these fabulous nails, you might want to utilize the tiny fingers of a perfect little princess, fairy, or gnome. You know what I'm saying? Their fingers seem to be perfect for this kind of stuff. Currently, I just let mine go on vacation, so they're not here to help me right now. But trust me, if I had one, just one, they would really be able to get in here. I really chose the wrong time for this. Okay, so this took about 2 and a few little pieces of my third one. Like I said, I was gonna need 2 boxes of this. As you can see, the bottoms are really thick. That is on purpose. You wanna make sure the bottoms are as thick as they can be, because if they don't come out right away or the right way, you're gonna have a problem. That's also why you gotta spray. You wanna make sure it's as easy as possible to come out, because these little grooves here could be a nightmare, could end up real bad, and we don't want that. We want perfect skull pies. So make sure your faces on the bottom, thick, thick crust. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop open our can of strawberries. I chose strawberries because it's super red. Oh, you know, that would have been helpful before. All right, don't look at that. My witchiness. I should have made one of my minions do this. Next time. All right. They're not can proof. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little spoon and I'm gonna just put the things in nice and delicately. Also, you do not want to overfill these pies. Trust me. All right. Just enough. Okay, so you see how full that is? That's about how full we want it to be. And now I'm gonna put the lid and top it off and make these pies pies. All right, so now we're just gonna put the thing on here, and that was the key here, is we wanted to just kind of fold over so that it's nice and sealed. Also very important not to overfill it, so that when you seal it, it doesn't come out the top. Just a few things that I learned over the years doing this. Lessons have been learned, let's put it that way. As you can see, if you're looking at any of these, you have to make sure you can roll it over and don't let any squeeze out, because then chaos. Trust me on that. We don't want any chaos. We just want perfect little skulls. So now that this is all done, I'm gonna stick it in the oven. The oven is now at 425 degrees. And I'm gonna put it in for 15 to 20 minutes. We're gonna start at 15 and go from there. Ooh, we're bubbling. You see why it's important to make sure you don't let them out? Because they're gonna try to get out. We're gonna let these cool for a few minutes, and then I'll show you how amazing they turned out. Because despite this part, I'm sure the bottom is gonna be amazing. I'm not concerned. All right, so we've let these rest. So now, as you can see, I can touch this, which is a good sign. So we are going to see how these turned out. Moment of truth. See what I mean? The cracks, gotta make sure they're thick. Anyway, the cracks are kind of cool anyway. So like if you do have little boo-boos, it looks good anyway because it's a bloody skull. Ah, I love that. They're so cute. Let me show you. I think this one is pretty solid. What do you think? Adorable, right? I love it. Anyway, if you're looking for something super easy, super cute, this is the perfect little dessert project. It's so easy. You can do it with anyone. You can do it. It's just, you barely need any ingredients. And yeah, anyway, I hope you had fun. I had a blast. Remember, go thick. Anyway, thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Until next time.